Hi, I'm Oscar Illstrom and welcome to the Sci Fi Show. This week we have a special guest, the fabulous Adam Richard. Why, you ask? Well, why not? The other reason is because he is the man behind Outland, a fabulous new TV show coming up on ABC One. If you'd like to know more about Outland, please do what you can by going onto Facebook and looking for Outland TV. Or you can hashtag it with Outland TV as well on Twitter. It's exciting new technology that allows us to share the information about a gay sci-fi club that enjoys its science fiction and its gayness to comedic effect. Now, Adam, please, could you tell us, you are gay, I believe.
A little bit.
A little bit. And you enjoy sci-fi.
I love sci-fi. Well, science fiction.
Science fiction, sorry. Speculative fiction.
Sci-fi.
And you are
Dirty word.
A comedian.
Alleged.
Alleged comedian. So
I have been doing stand-up comedy for a long time, but that doesn't mean I'm funny.
So where do you get this idea for a gay sci-fi sitcom?
Well, John Richards, the co-creator and the other writer, said to me one day, he goes, look, people are paying attention to you now that you're a stand-up comedian. You should do something with it. And I was like, yes, let's do a sitcom. And I came up with this convoluted idea about, I think it was called The Kylie Show, about me as the second banana on another day. It was really complicated. And then he goes, that sounds really hard. What else have you got? And I went, I always thought a gay science fiction club would be funny. And he just went, oh, it would. And yeah, and I went to a couple of meetings of a gay science fiction club in Melbourne, which is called Spaced Out. And there was someone exactly like my character Fab there.
Good God, so it's based on reality? A
little bit. I mean, that guy and I kind of fought for attention the week that I went to the meeting.
What happened after you destroyed him?
No, I didn't destroy him. I let him have that little corner of heaven. And it was the week that the Star Trek Enterprise, the first episode of Enterprise, had been out in the States, and someone had managed to get a VHS copy, and we watched it in someone's lounge room. And it was, yeah, I went, oh my God, this is exactly what I thought it would be like. I don't need to come anymore.
Outland began life as a short in 2006?
Yeah, well, I mean, John and I wrote it as a sitcom, as a pilot episode, and we submitted it to the ABC, and they went, no. And we submitted it to SBS, and they said, no, it doesn't really fit our charter. And we went, what? There's an Aboriginal lesbian in a wheelchair. How can it not fit your charter at the SBS? But apparently no. So then we decided that, you know, executives are very busy people. They don't have time to read an entire script. They may have just skimmed the first couple of pages, and we thought, right, what we need to do is make a pilot ourselves. And the gay and lesbian short film, or just film circuit, is thriving, but the films are inevitably dour. Very, turgid pieces of work about people coming out and committing suicide, and the best man being in love with the groom. They're all and the comedies are just shrill drag queens running around. So we thought, well, we can at least make a short film that we send. So we made it of sitcom length, which is twice as long as your average short film. And it toured the circuit while we were trying to flog it off to, whichever television stations here would have it, or overseas. And eventually Laura Waters from Princess Pictures, who produced all of Chris Lilly's stuff, went, oh my God, we've totally got to make this. Then the ABC went, we love Laura Waters and the Chris Lilly things, let's do it.
Any normal TV executive worth their no salt would be just running, screaming from this.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like it's been 5 years of development at the ABC, and at every stage we've expected it to be like, yeah, no, we don't want to do that anymore. But no one said no yet. I'm still waiting for someone to go, no, we're not going to put it on. Waiting for Tony Abbott to get in power and say, oh, we're not putting the gay show on. Oh my God, I completely forgot you had this.
What's most interesting about the show is that you do have characters that are very well drawn out. They are carefully crafted. They're a mix of seemingly real people and also kind of tribal elements to, if you like, between sci-fi and gay culture. Where you have obviously the black lesbian wheelchair market cornered. Also
played by a 90s pop star, Christine Arnoux. Which just, as soon as you say pop star, the homosexuals go, oh my God. It could have been Kylie in that chair. They wouldn't care. Did pop star.
Did that ever cross your mind in casting?
No, it was either going to be Christine Arnoux or Denny Hines. Like that was it. No, we had a lot of people read for all the various parts, but Christine was perfect. Like she was so Yeah, she was Ray.
It's interesting for somebody who has to be pushed around that she is quite pushy.
Yeah. She's totally pushy. She runs the group. But then you will find with any kind of gay institution, the lesbians are in charge. Because, I don't know, the gay men just like to turn up and have a party.
Huh?
And the women need to organise the door and the tickets and the cloakroom.
Of course. Not only are you writing, but you're also acting.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
I've heard the phrase "hacting" used about your acting from yourself.
Yeah.
Now, how do you channel your natural ebullience to kind of take in the inner Fab, which is the name of your character?
Oh, Fab, Fab is just me when I'm drunk. But Fab's not drunk. He's just, he's big, he's larger than life, he's very annoying. And although when I first started playing Fab, I would be screaming all the time. Like, all of my lines were done like this the whole time. And then the director, Kevin Carla, was like, maybe bring it down from 11 to like maybe 9 or 10. And but I'm still fairly camp.
Okay. Well, that's good to see you haven't hidden
my light under a bushel. Well, I had to let the other actors shine. It's an ensemble piece. I had to step out of the limelight briefly for moments.
If you'd like to find out more about Adam Richard and the fabulous Outland, check out part 2 of this interview coming soon to the Sci Fi Show.
So be Doctor Who, Hugh Grant. You so could be Doctor Who.